What's going on? It's Shango motherfucking Ray. How you doing there? Happy new moon in Cancer. That's what the calendar say it is today. You know, well, it actually just passed. We're going into Tuesday now as of this recording. We've been getting a lot of work done here. Client work, personal work. I've been doing consultations, so it's been busy here at Ray Enterprises. But we found some time to give you guys a new moon in Cancer energy read. First of all, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And of course, if we forgot to mention like, share, subscribe, and thrive, don't be a selfish lover, okay? Lick, cunniling the like button when you come in. It shouldn't even have to be asked, you know. But, yeah, go ahead and do that. And first of all, wanted to thank everybody who partook in this past Saturday's new moon in Cancer clearing ritual. It was a very, I'll say, moving for myself ritual. It took a lot. This one, it was like it had a lot of weird energetic overtones, I guess you could say. But it was nonetheless spectacular. And believe you me, if you was a part of this ritual, you're starting to see things, or you're about to start to see things shift. Remember, the greatest shifts happen on the inside out. And a lot of times, the most subtle things end up being the most loudest things in your reality. You know, there's an old saying that you're rewarded in public for what you do in private, for all the time that you've spent, you know. And you hear that analogy as it relates to, you know, athletes, actors, and, you know, anybody who's mastered their craft, spent hours and hours and hours and lots of hard work in private when nobody else was seeing them, you know, and finally, you know, the plant broke through the dirt and boom, you know, there you have it. So let's get on with this reading. And by the way, also thank you everybody who's been going to the shop, Bodas Bruja Boutique, and, you know, copping you some oils, or, you know, we got some devastatingly awesome crystals that you want to check out. If you're into working with crystals and working with the elements of this particular planet, and you want to see how that they, you know, they can serve you, because any problem has a corresponding crystal, just like it has a corresponding herb and so forth. So you definitely want to check out that. So without further ado, let's get into this new moon read here. This one, unfortunately, is not as cheerful as I would like it to be. But then again, I'd rather it be real, and I'd rather it be something that can serve you, or that you can use, or information that you can take to use to turn your situation around. So if I am speaking to you through this reading, first of all, God bless you. Okay. But second of all, I want you to remember, man, you are the alchemist. The alchemist is the one who transmutes, transforms things. The alchemist is the one to take lead and turn it into gold. You know what I'm saying? Who takes the lemon and makes lemonade out of it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you know? So just remember that, okay? And also do remember that there is no set future. You know, you create everything you do right now is setting the stage for your next future. You know, you're living your past future right now, okay? But everything you do is setting the stage for your next future. And there's always a next future. Even when you check out of these shells, these meat suits, there's a next future, all right? Even though it might be outside of time and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I'm going to start it off here. First of all, I can see here that some of y'all have been going, some of y'all are going to be facing some legal problems. I'll put it to you that way. Legalities. All right. Some massive legalities. Or you're in some type of legal situation. It could be anything. Okay. Trouble with the law. Okay. If you look at it, though, this is like this is not a cool side to be on as far as having trouble with the law. Now, if you have a king of spades and he's upright, obviously you coming through like a king. But this one is actually coming through split, fractured. Okay, a big, huge, the larger portion of this is speaking to somebody out there with legal problems, and you're coming out on the losing end of the legal problems. It appears so. Okay. The other one is trouble with a fire sign, an older man who is a fire sign or a Sagittarius. Now, the ones with the legal problems, I can already tell you right now, I feel like this situation is a very critical situation for you, and I feel like it's threatening to send you into another kind of status, another level, but a lower level, especially in regards to like your finances. It may shatter a lot of accustomed ways of living. I feel like there's for some people out there who this is applying to, I feel like there's a large amount of money involved, or the outcome could affect your accustomed style of living. You know, like I said, you see this is a 10 of diamonds reversed. That's going to another level, but what level? Up or down, you know? And this is down. And, you know, some of this court case or these legalities may also have to do with a fuck boy or girl, as indicated here, someone who you were romantically involved with, or, you know, had some type of something with. But I could see here that, and it might be some type of a case. Somebody might be suing somebody, you know, like I said, or somebody caught a case. Maybe somebody got a DUI or somebody got something, man. But it's definitely going to affect you if this is talking about you, you know. If it's the other way and it's about having trouble with a Sagittarius man or an older man who's a fire sign and has you feeling devalued, okay? And hence the fuckboyness, okay? Fuckboys come in all ages. Same with fuck girls, you know? Now, here's another thing interesting. More diamonds. Thank you. This seems to be, you know what? For some of you right now, at this particular time, with everything that's going on, some of you, your own personal values right now are in disarray. All right, 6 of diamonds, reversed. Let me tell you what can happen when that's the case. For one, there's usually no momentum because you're not quite sure on what you want. You may be doing things that are actually counterproductive, and that may be even taking you back or setting you up for a take back, you know, or setting you up for some type of a cost, okay? You might be a fire sign, you might be a Leo in hearing this, or you might be dealing with a woman who's a fire sign or a Leo. Okay, she might be kind of at the heart of this. And you know, for some reason I feel like there is a demographic who this would apply to, where it's like this woman is like, you keep helping this woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're giving it out and you're helping this woman. And in some cases, I see that, you know, this woman may even be a family member. And coming from your need to help family. But as some of the other Shangets and Shangonians can attest to, sometimes in helping somebody who's close, who's like family, or who is family, it's kind of like trying to save someone who's drowning, and they end up taking you down with them, you know. It's kind of like one of them situations. The energy does seem to be, it's a different kind of erratic. It's very internal this time, I feel. I feel like this is also a time where vast inner revelations are bubbling up, are ejaculating up, or popping up. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of you. A lot of you right now are in them crossroads. Am I going to keep being the same person I was, or am I going to be this new person that I'm claiming to be, that I'm wanting to be? And that's going to also have to deal with, this new person is going to deal with your old shit in a different way. Let me say that again. This new person that you are, or that you claim to be, has to deal with the current old shit in a different way, or else you're still the same old person. That's what it comes down to. I didn't write the shit. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, I've been there plenty of times where it's like, am I going to do the old Shango thing, or am I going to do the new Shango thing? And sometimes I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to do the old Shango thing. And, you know, it's cool for a quick emotional release. I mean, there's some type of a payoff there when you get to, you know. But at the end of the day, though, you want to grow. And sometimes the growing pains is from, you know, holding that, eating that, you know, when you want to just, you know. So it's going to be up to you. But like I said, I really feel that, though. And having said that, I know a lot of you, I have faith that a lot of you are actually stepping into this newer you type of vibe thing going on. This newer you energy, to whereas now you might look and say, okay, before I might have slapped the shit out of you, okay, but I might take a different approach this time, you know, or whatnot. That's just an example, all jokes aside, though. But yeah, you're going to be at that crossroads. Who are you? The crossroads says to you, who are you? Who goes there? Are you the new you? Or are you that old you? Which one? Conflict like a motherfucker, though, for a lot of you. For those of you who choose to go back the old ways. Yeah, conflict. I mean, this conflict could be, you know, physical conflict, too. Shit can get very physical with this one. And I want to say to some of you, please be mindful. When you check out here and you're on autopilot and you just react and, you know, that can have repercussions, okay? I'm not talking about karmic. I'm just talking about straight up cause and effect shit, you know, which is what karma is basically to some degree. But I'm talking about in real time right here, right now, not in the next life type shit. Like, you're going to get a almost instantaneous reaction. So think, okay? I think I just seen, what's his name, say this. I give him credit too. He didn't make it up, though. I know he didn't. Ralph Smart. I just seen something like on YouTube, like a little post thing. But it said, don't be the chess piece, be the chess player. So don't be any of the pieces on the board. Be above the board, watching the game, commanding the game, controlling the game. Okay? That's what came to mind, especially too when I seen this. One of you's out there got a problem, like you, not a problem, but you have like people. If somebody knew you, they could bait you into some shit. They can get you fucking fired up like that. And here you go, like a little rabid dog, like almost predictably, you know. So you might want to think about that. Underneath this conflict, though, I gotta just say, though, you also want to think defense. And sometimes the best defense is a great offense. And sometimes a great offense is the offense on some of your bullshit. Okay? Offend some of your bullshit before it gets out of hand. You know, blockages as well. I think this whole boiling point, you know, either getting in fisticuffs, throwing some blows or whatnot is like a boiling point. But you've been probably also experiencing, come on now, you've been probably experiencing also lots of blockages with this 8, lots of blockages. And something's also been taking your spiritual energy, because I feel like spiritually, some of yous out there have been, your energies is, you know, it's like you're leaking from a lot of different holes. Pause, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But, and then a lot of those holes too are like I said, holes in your aura, okay? Caused by emotional things, caused by traumas, Okay. For some reason, Spirit keeps talking about this is the time to start calling back. I need to take notes from my cell phone on this too. Calling back pieces of your aura, because a lot of you out there got holes in your aura, don't know it, and number two, don't know that you can call back pieces of your aura. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you definitely want to do. Okay, something that you definitely want to do. And a lot of this had its roots and started with worrying. Okay, lots of worry. Lots of almost anxiety in ways that kept you from being able to focus. At least calm your ass down mentally, okay? A lot of problems have erupted or sprang from this card in particular. Some of the people I love the most in this world have made grave mistakes or big mistakes or just done certain things out of panic. Never make moves or real crucial decisions out of the state of panic. At least get your ass in a neutral state before you start. Don't just react. Don't just anything off when you're in a really shitty mental state. Do not do that, okay? Make sure you get to neutral. Even if you're not even really clear for it, just at least get to neutral. I'm not talking about, you know, thinking all positive and thinking all, I'm just saying get to neutral, that's all. All right? So that's what I have for you right now. Peace and many blessings. We'll be back again. We might be back Wednesday. I'm not quite sure because there's a lot of different things is popping up. And if I'm doing, you know, consultations and stuff, that's why I don't like get online and, you know, do too many, you know, pick up the phones, because by that time I'm burnt on it, you know. So we'll see how it goes. It's usually quiet. I have the calendar closed. I remember to close the calendar because we have a lot of other things that we're doing right now, and it's been real busy, and we've been filling orders and we've been doing all kinds of things. So yeah, so calendar will be open, I believe, though, for Friday. So if you want to get in a consultation Friday, it's going to get to the point where I'm only going to do consultations like 2 days a month, you know, or 1 day a month, and the whole day I'll just designate to whoever wants to book some time, and, you know, we can sit down and chop it up. You know, anyways, peace and blessings to you. Thank you so much. Happy new moon to you. This is also a good time to set intentions. This is the new birth cycle, I guess you could say. A new lunar birth cycle. You could look at it like that. But really, truly, any day is. But yeah, go. Since we're in this current now, go with the flow. You know what I mean? Peace and blessings. Infernal blessings to you. Okay.